Hello, internet weirdos. So yeah, I just did another update to Nightmare Puppeteer. So I'm gonna show you some of the new stuff. Hopefully I didn't forget it. So when you launch it now on Steam, it randomizes these different photos from Nightmare Puppeteer that I took myself. And I thought these were quite good photographs. So I put them in here randomly. So let's go see the new stuff. Is there anything in here? No. But something of note in here, if you're having like weird shit happening with your Nightmare Puppeteer, like if there's an update and then scenes are blank or some shit like that, press this button and delete your saved data and quit. And also, if I ever ask you, because you're having a weird bug and I ask for your player log file, if you ask me on Steam or GitHub or something, try pressing this button. Oh shit, it does work. Okay, here's the player file. Amazing, great. So yeah, if I ever ask you for your player log so I can look and see what happened for crashes, just hit this guy. That's new. Okay, so now let's go take a look. So a couple things that have changed. Yeah, this is where you edit your model. And before, if you changed out the body or something, they would go into an idle pose, which I didn't even realize it should be frozen. So you can modify them. So now they stay frozen all the time. Let's go see this guy, like I'll show you. So before, he's frozen right now. If you randomize a body, then he would go into an idle pose. Or if you change the body. So now they stay frozen. Like, nothing huge there, but it does make a big, it's a quality of life feature, as they say. So let me pick something to show you some of the other new stuff. Most of it is in the scene settings. So, one of the past updates, I added this stuff here. Beat freeze, dance mode, and follow. But that's not super new, so leave me alone. And so here's some of the new stuff. Let me turn this shit off. So, the first new thing I added is scene fog. So I'm just going to go into the scene as is first with my weird pixel effects that I like using. So, oh, there's another new thing, butterflies, but I'll show you that after. So this is the scene, just normal, right? Like that. And then I'm going to go out. And then if you enable scene fog, then it just adds like this shitty PS2, maybe even PS1 style fog in the scene. So let's go see what that looks like. But it's very easy on performance. So now there's fog, right? So it looks even shittier with my pixel effect. But if you don't use a pixel effect, maybe it'll look better for you. So that's one. That is the fog. Oops. Okay, I guess we'll go there. So there's the fog. Another new thing, and this is kind of the one I'm probably the most excited about for this new one, is that I enabled lens effects. So I think it was Casey Tatum in the Discord who asked for this. So now what will happen is that it'll kind of emulate like a real lens. So when you go really wide with the lens, it'll add distortion, like a fisheye distortion. And then when you go really narrow, it'll automatically enable depth of field blurring. So if you're a hardcore Nightmare Puppeteerian, you know that there's a depth of field blur effect here. But this one's separate. This new one. This new one is enabled inside the lens effect. So I'll go show you. We'll go look at it. But they're both controlled the same way, which is shift plus right click. That's how, wait, are they controlled? I don't know. I'm going to fucking find out. I use a joystick. So let's go see. Let's go in here. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to have some realistic lens effects. You can already see them happening. So I'm going to pick up the gamepad. So if you're going to do any camera shit, I would recommend using the gamepad. So I'm going to press right stick click to freeze time, because that's what you want to do if you want to do photography in Nightmare Puppeteer. So I'm zooming in on this naked lady, right? And so I click the left stick. So when you click the left stick, it will fire a ray, and the first thing it hits, it will focus on and make that the focal object. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's like good enough, and that's what Nightmare Puppeteer does. So when you're using a really long lens, it will automatically enable the depth of field blurring, just like a real lens. So when you go really wide, though, it's not going to do the blurring, but it's going to create this fisheye effect. Wow. So it's creating distortion like a fisheye lens. See that? So you get this for free. So I really like this lens effect mode. So I'm probably just going to use it all the time. So it does, like if you look in the very center, like, you know, if you're going to nitpick and be like, it causes a weird distorted thing. So I'm going to move the mouse. Like in the very center, it creates this bulge and sometimes magnifies the pixels, but like, who cares? So you have that. I'm going to zoom back in, get a longer lens because that's kind of fun. And so it's left stick click to choose your focal point, and it's going to choose whatever is in the center of the screen again. So if I have this over here, it's going to like do that pole or something. Maybe this. Can I get that? Some things you can't focus on because they might not have good colliders. It's using the collider of the object. But if it's too fucking annoying, I'll go and add more colliders. But I know for sure the characters work. See, like that. Like this, so you can get some interesting photography. And then if you are using the gamepad, I went over this on a previous one. If you press the Y button, I think it's Y. Maybe not. Go back and watch another video. You can take a Steam screen cap anyway. So yeah, this is the lens effects. That's what that does. So it makes Nightmare Puppeteer more KINO. Yeah, I think it does add a lot to it. So that is the lens effects. So let me right stick click and go back. What is this character doing, by the way? What are you doing? What are they doing? Okay. So I'm going to get out of here. Okay, so that's a lens effects. And now let's go look the lens effects. Now let's go look at this next menu, which is a new menu that has a ton of shit in here. So I was already using these butterflies. So what these do, these are particle effects. So like whatever you click, it'll add it to the scene. So like you want to add dolphins. Let's check this out. Now there should be dolphins swimming in the sky for some reason. So you can get cool photography, you know, with dolphins. Like that kind of psychedelic art people like doing with dolphins. Check it out. You can get like, dude, there's dolphins above us, bro. Like in another dimension because they're more evolved because they have dolphin orgies and all that shit. So, yeah, check it out. Already making art. Here's an NFT. Go sell this for $1 billion. Freeze time. It's perfect. It's perfect. Look at this. So that's dolphins. And as you can imagine, all this other shit does what it says. It'll add these things. It'll fly around. This should be a popular one. You can add raining money. You can make it rain. So you should probably do this in the club scene, maybe. But you can do it anywhere. Let's do it in the White House. So it chooses a start position on which to rain money on, like where the character starts. So, oh look, they're posing their money. So let's freeze time. I'm using a gamepad. It's really easy to do with right stick click. Check this out. You can get this cool photography like this. Move in. So yeah, I really like, this is probably one of the most fun things for me in Nightmare Puppeteer is just doing weird photography. And in the Discord, my dude one card pony recommended a photography channel. So now there's a photography channel. So you can go post your photography. Let's do some art, man. Yeah, can I focus in on that money? Not really. It doesn't have a thing. But yeah, so that's what making it rain does. Whoa. So if you know about, it's good to learn a little bit about real lenses and how they work, because then you'll understand what's going on here with Nightmare Puppeteer. What's going on here? Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Okay. So, yeah. So this nuke, what it will do, if you go add nuke, it will randomly explode a nuclear weapon. No, it'll always explode a nuclear weapon, but from like, I think at random times, like from 5 to 8 seconds or something. So let's go try it in like a big scene like this. Yeah, because we need to pull the camera back because the fucking nuke is huge. So let's see if we can do it. Oh shit. Get back. We want to see the nuke. Oh no. What are they going to do? Oh my god, not the US of A, the heroes and leaders of the world. Oh, the world police. Oh, they just got fucking nuclearified. So it does that. But yeah, to see it, like, really, you'd have to be, like, this far. So let me know if the nuke is too big, and then I'll, make, like, a smaller nuke. Ding, 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 ding. And a side note on the nuke is that, if there's any randos in the scene, it'll set them on fire. Do, 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 do. See, Nightmare Puppeteer is fun. I don't know why only 3.2 people use it. Oh, because it requires imagination and, like, an idea. That's why. Who cares? It's 49 cents, by the way, right now. On Steam. It's on sale, half price. Oh, that's a good one. I like rat squid, dude. Okay, now let's see if there's anything else in here. I did some minor bug fixes and stuff like that, too. So, but those aren't features. Is there anything else here that's really new? And by the way, all that stuff, like adding the particles, you can also add via the console. So if you didn't know, Nightmare Puppeteer also has a console. So let's go to that really far out camera and try it. Like this. It looks shitty, like shittier, because I'm in that pixel effect. But yeah, hold shift and press escape. That's the console. So all those particle effects you can drop here too. And when you do it here, you can choose a time for the nuke to blow up. So drop nuke 1. And then bam, bitch. Nuclearified. And yeah, like I said, all the stuff's in here. So if you're in here and you decide to add dolphins, you can do that. There's some dolphins. Dun, dun. Dolphins and butterflies. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. So if Nightmare Puppeteer already didn't terrify normal people, I mean, it's just getting more terrifying. Oh, and I totally forgot. I also switched out the flavors. So if you didn't know, for the body and the head, you can choose different flavors, right? So these have been standard. This is a new one. So it's just like a random rainbow. It'll apply a rainbow across their body or head, because you can do these both. So that's new. This is new. It's just this weird ass fucking texture. I don't know. And this is new. This stripy stuff. So those are some new flavors. I switched it out because I thought the other ones were a little too repetitive. So I tried to pick ones as a designer that would give you some flexibility and help. Like, yeah, see, that one looks kind of interesting on that guy. And then we can give him a striped head. So those are new flavors. And then if you add the new flavors to the new lens effects, yeah, I think this update definitely helps Nightmare Puppeteer like become like more KINO, as they say. So I mean, look at that. It's just like, it's so artistic, bruh. Look at this guy. Look at that. Right? You with me? You seeing it? I mean, doing the wave on the moon with butterflies. Freeze time. I mean, look at this. You know, if we had like famous or rich uncles, we would be in the MoMA, the Museum of Art or whatever with this shit. And we're doing it in real time, son. But alas, we don't have famous or rich relatives that can get us a publicist. So we're buying 49-cent move animation making software made by a filmmaker that has toilets in it. But yeah, we don't care. I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope you like the new stuff. There's probably a couple other things I didn't think of. But yeah, there's new shit in here. I fixed some bugs too. There were some bugs that I found that I was like, what the fuck? That yeah, like this chromatic aberration was disabled before, so it didn't do anything. I don't know how many updates that's been broken, but now it works again. So if you want to add that lens flare 2.0, yeah. So that is the latest update. Oh, and there's one more scene. That's right, added one new scene. So Nightmare Puppeteer, Mega Giga Alpha Thunder Chad, Joel requested a scene like the scene they have in movies and stuff where it's like a person on a sidewalk and there's like people walking by him. So I added that. And if you have scene requests that are like this, that are like variations of existing scenes, it's very simple for me to do. So you can request them and I will do my best to make them happen. Oh, I forgot. I can control the actor with the gamepad. Cool. So I can move the camera. Oh, can I do a tracking shot? Sort of. Oh, shit, you can. Look at that. I didn't even realize you could do this with the gamepad. And then they can stop with the camera and then we can zoom in. Check that shit out. Can even change animations with the gamepad. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Freeze the time. Oh, look. This could be like an Apple ad right here. You know? Just put some kind of like slogan over here on this side, on the right side, and like, yeah. Could sell iPhones. I mean, it has a rainbow in it. So, yeah, anyway. That's the new shit. So go make stuff with it or not. We don't care, but yeah, it's cool if you do make shit with it. All right, so that's the Nightmare Puppeteer. Oh, cool. Every time I go back, does it change? Oh, it does. Nice. So yeah, that's the new Nightmare Puppeteer update. I'm going on vacation for a month to Italia in a week, but I'll probably try to get another update through Nightmare Puppeteer before I go. But yeah, what other 49-cent game that makes animations has... I think I've updated it like 5 times in the last 2 weeks or some shit. Whoa, there isn't any other games like this that are so easy. Because you might say like Source Filmmaker or fucking Gary's Mod or whatever, but they are not as easy as Nightmare Puppeteer. So Nightmare Puppeteer lacks the flexibility, but it's like, you know, I designed this so you can just pick it up and make shit. So you don't have to fucking keyframe and be a fucking uber nerd. It's just to like pick things up. You have an idea for a skit. You want to make a music video for your band or someone else's band. That's what this shit's for. Anyway, I've talked enough. I'm gonna go back to work. Yeah. Make everything stranger. Bye.